even though Christ that time say everything belongs to me, just bow down for it. That means that's not what you're looking for. Human being, he's dragging. Even the divinity came to die just to reside inside of me and you. So you have to build people. You have to build an organization. You have to build an organization with organizational structure. You have to build a community, community. You have to build a community of successful people. You have to build a business family. One of these can make you multi-millionaire. So find one of them and build. And this, for you to build a successful relationship with people, you must have it must be a transformational kind of relationship. What do you call it? Transformational relationship. Yes. Transformational relationship. Let me put it like that. Transformational. This is transactional relationship. Transactional relationship. I get it. You're working for government. The reason they have is to pay you salary, whether you are dying or not. Whether you are, they doesn't concern them. So you must use a leadership skill. Leadership skill to be able to build a transformational relationship. Leadership skills is involved, because without leadership skills, you cannot transform people's life. So with this alone, you can earn what they call fortune. Fortune. You can actually earn residual income. So we look at it and say, no, if you want to come to this life and suffer to create value. Value. Let value be the one to create buy your luxury. Suffer to create value, suffer to build an idea, suffer to build something in product or service, suffer to create value in terms of product or service, so that value will serve your nation. So you see that the most important factor in all this my diagram is you. Touch yourself, say me. Turn to your neighbor, tell you. You are the most important factor. A very book that says the secret of the millionaire's mind, and he said, if you lose everything in this life and you do not lose your millionaire's mind, it's a matter of time you're going to get it back. Yes or yes? Someone said, you carry all the money in this life, all the wealth, and share to everybody equally. Give us 5 years, the money will go back to the rich people, and poor man will still go back to poverty. That means the problem with the poor man is not the physical, it's not a contributing factor, it's a determining factor, it's their mindset. So the way you say to your mind, very, very important. Whatever your mind is approved to be impossible, your hand can never have it. So if your mind approved that it's possible for you to become a millionaire, to become a successful person, no matter what you do physically, you cannot achieve, because the most important factor is your mind. You read a book that says Secret of the Millionaire's Mind, that as you see, everything you see physically is a manifest, a result of your mental wall, your what? Spiritual wall, and what? Your emotional wall. It's a printout, not a printout. So if you don't have the kind of printout you want, the problem is not the printout, it's not the outcome, it's not the external factor. The problem is the internal factor. So the internal factor is the most important thing, which is what? Your spiritual wall, your mental wall, and your what? Emotional wall. And we also came to realize that 95% of diseases today are self-induced diseases. It's psychological problem. It's not anything. There's nothing wrong with you. You are more than enough. Touch yourself, say, I'm more than enough. Touch yourself, say, I'm a success. Touch yourself, say, I'm a millionaire. No matter what you're passing through, don't let that condition define who you are. Where you are living today doesn't matter. Where you are living is called address. Then address. The most important part of who you become. Who you are is an identity. Then identity. That's who you are. So don't let your address define your identity. You are more than enough. Touch yourself and say, I'm more than enough. So don't wake up every day and start looking at where you live and start looking at this is where my life is going to end. No. Everybody starts from somewhere and you are going somewhere. You're already on a journey. Success is not a destination. It's in the journey. But the most important thing about success is in the journey. It's not a journey. Fulfillment success come in the journey. It's in the process. It's not a process. The kind of life you do, who you become in the process is more important. Last time we looked at it, said a man's wealth, it doesn't depend on his pocket, on his wallet. A man's wealth depends on who he is and what he knows about money, about wealth. So you can always crazy about what you know. Because if you don't know anything about money and wealth, no matter how much money you have, no matter how big the wallet is, it's just a matter of time. The money will develop wings and fly away. But if you know about money and wealth, you can actually and carry it, and the purpose of making money is to make more money so you can use the money to solve your problem. So today we want to look at one of the most important factors about you. Tell on you, because everything comes about me, talk about you, how we can become better, how we can know so much, how we can apply what we know. Because everything you know is called principles. Tell on principles. When you apply what you know over time, it forms habit or discipline. Tell on discipline. And what you need to create what is discipline. Tell on discipline. So we have a few years to actually stabilize our financial life and make money work for us. So that few years we must learn everything, apply all the knowledge. And what I want to talk today, okay, let me see what we're going to discuss today so that we can see how far we can go today. If you're excited about today's class, shall I? Yeah, we don't know, shall I? Coming to Millionaire School without a note, it's like shooting yourself on your leg. You know, you cannot, you know, the thing is that, you know, the book of life said that you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. So what set people free is truth. So, and if you look at it, and I came across this scripture that we just won today. You know, I don't like to, when I'm talking about money and truth, I normally back it up with one or two scriptures. But today, I'm not a pastor. I don't want to become one just for We've got to draw some energy, some knowledge. So Proverbs 27 verse 27, I think 5 and 6, yes. 5 to 6. 5 to 6. Proverbs 27, 5 to 6. 5 and 6. So he said that an open rebuke is better than secret love. And a faithfulness is a wound of a friend than is better than the kisses of an enemy, which is deceitful. That means somebody that actually loves you will tell you the truth, even though when the truth will pain you, because he knows that that truth is for your own good. And you should not be angry, just like when somebody wants to have 6 packs. You want to go and gym. Will it hurt you that first time? Yes, of course. That's how I did not end up having 6 packs, because the first I tried it, I'll do like this, wake up the following morning, the thing pain me well. I tell my people, say, I beg, we will leave the 6 packs after us. Elon Musk no get 6 packs, Mona leave me alone. You get to no get 6 packs, Mona leave me alone. I was not looking for where to console myself. So one day, one of my mentees walked up to me, say, mentor, this your stomach that is growing like this. Okay, my wife started it. My wife started telling me that, you have to eat before 6 o'clock. So she started packaging lunch box for me. I'm not looking at myself, a full-grown man like me, carrying lunch box like the kid to go to school, So I started, one day I'm a workaholic. So if I finish working, and I remember that I've not eaten, so I almost eat around 7, 8, so that I don't go back home and answer questions from my wife. But I don't like her to tell me, but you told me that you eat the food. Why didn't you eat the food? I don't like all those drama. So, but you know what happened? One of my mentees walked up to say, mentor, don't you know, if you actually stop eating by 3 o'clock, it will actually help you to reduce it so that you don't end up, if you don't like the 6 pack thing. The first I tried to, hunger wire me throughout the night, But the fact that the truth is that you have to be disciplined. You're not disciplined. You guys like the one that is right now. It's full Allah, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. So sometimes somebody will have to tell the truth about your life, and you must be open-minded. You must tune your mind to accept that anything that is telling me, I must sit down to think about it, whether it's for my own good or not for my own good. That means anything that you are doing that is benefiting you profitably is the truth that will help you succeed in your financial life, in your relationship, in everything you do. So I would like us to write this down. Most people don't live a life of honor, but dishonor. Most people don't live a life of honor, but dishonor, because they don't want to speak the truth in love. Most people don't live a life of honor, but dishonor, because they don't want to speak the truth in love, even in the face of error or danger. Most people don't live a life of honor, but dishonor, because they don't want to speak the truth in love, even in the face of error or danger. Most people don't live a life of honor, but a dishonor, because they don't want to speak the truth in love, even in the face of error or danger. So it's a big challenge, because it's in the human nature. We are wild. We don't want the truth. We don't want to know truth about money, about success, about principle, about making the right choice in your relationships, doing the right business. So most people don't live a life of honor, but dishonor, because they don't want to speak the truth in love, even in the face of error or danger. Full stop. Most people don't live a life of honor, but dishonor, because they don't want to speak the truth in love, even in the face of error or danger. Face off. They don't want to speak the truth in love, even in the face of error or danger. Even in the face of error or danger. So, full stop. If you are not willing to hurt somebody to help them by telling them the truth, you don't really love them. If you are not willing to hurt somebody to help them by telling them the truth, you don't really love them. So all those things, you walk. Somebody is smoking, you cannot call him and tell him, don't you know Christ loves you? Smokers, it seems on the packets, are liable to die young. So can't you see? They want to die young. You don't want to do that. If you are not willing to hurt somebody to tell them the truth, you don't need to hurt somebody to help them by telling them the truth, you don't really love them. You don't really love them. If you're not ready to hurt somebody to tell them the truth, you don't really love them. So you can't see, drinking is not something you practice habit. You don't form a habit of drinking. Some people have drank bag of cement for their houses, they've drank blocks. The money that we have used to mold blocks, and they drink to buy drink just to form big boy. And I keep saying the purpose of drinking is highness. And kings are not meant to be high. Because if you're a king, a royal priest, why are you high? You must be high with the Holy Spirit. Let's know the highness you are high. High with knowledge, you know, highness is high. You know, let's high with something. Something must high a man, but let it be the right thing. So the person, let's high with wealth. So you drink, you know that drinking is bad. For me, drinking is not bad. But no, if you don't form a habit of drinking to be high, now you are now becoming a caricature in your community, your street. Everybody's saying you're a drunkard, you know. So I don't know. So the money would have used to buy cement and blocks to mold, to save, to buy assets. You drank everything just to become one big boy. Nobody's paying you money. You know, somebody that you know, that person he forms a habit of always making money to spend. You cannot walk up to him and tell him, see, making money to spend is a habit of a poor man. That poverty is a habit, and this is one of the habits of a poor man. Why can't you just make a decision? 10% of your money, 15%, 20%. In fact, I don't know, if I was to be a pastor, you know what I would teach? I will teach you as you bring 10% to give God. Also save 10% for yourself. The same way you give God 10% that you don't touch, also pay yourself 10% that you don't touch. So that money, see, you can do the good thing with 10% and do wrong thing with 90%. I hope you know that. Yes. You can make wrong decisions you can make good decisions with 10% and make wrong decisions with 90%. Although I'm not even a preacher of tithes, because I believe that if God has given me everything, why must I give him 10%? I believe if God has given me, I should give God more than 10%. It's my belief. It's not, I don't say you should follow. Me, I want to give more than 10%. That's what I'm doing. I'm not asking you to follow me, but I'm telling you what I'm doing. Because if God came to die for me, gave me life, gave me energy, gave me 2 hands, gave me 2 legs, gave me 2 eyes, and for doing nothing, what did I even do to deserve it? What did I even do to deserve it? And gave me everything and open my eyes of understanding. I can behold him. Wow, it's done more than 10%. If I'm a grateful man, you know, so telling me to give 10%, you're putting me under law. I'm not under law, I'm under grace. You know, grace. You're giving me under law. I don't like to follow laws. Give me grace. Let me enjoy grace. All right? Grace will be bound to all, right? So I'm a savior. So I'm not giving because I want God to give me money. Because giving for God to give me money is the wrong concept. Money is created by value, eternal value. Money is of value. So giving for money to give, I don't know why you're giving like that. You have to use part of the money and do business, do transaction. Don't be like the man they gave talent. He gave on 5 talent, this one went and traded with his own. That is business. This one went and hide his own. And I'm very sure that might be a very faithful man of God. Anyway. And the other telling you are very stupid. Take it from him. Right? That's everything I'm telling you. So what I'm trying to make you understand is this. If I don't need to tell somebody truth about money, about wealth, about developing his mind, the mind of a man was meant to be developed. The brain, the purpose of a brain was to be developed. I don't know why people just go to church and just start blaming God for what God did not do. God, you are the one that did not give me food, did not brush my mouth, did not bath me, did not. I don't understand. Why did he God have to bath you and brush your mouth? Why did he give you brain? He won't give you brain to think. So the brain was meant to be developed. Every doctors develop their brain on the practice and discipline of medicine and surgery. Agree with me now? Yes or yes? Every engineer develop their brain on the practice and discipline of engineering. Yes or yes? Every lawyer develop their brain by the practice of discipline of law. Every tailor develop their brain. Carpenter, mechanic. Then you come to wealth. You don't want to develop your brain on the practice of wealth. Okay, you're not. See, the pathway to wealth is saving. Form a habit. Get accountability partner. Put roadblocks. You save your way to buy assets that will give you money. If you don't do that, okay, let me shock you a little bit. You can work from now till December. Work from now for 2050. You see that broke and poor. In fact, you die so shockingly to you leave debt to your children, and you'll not be a good man. A good man leaving riches to his children. And the truth of the matter is that, see, one thing I like about the way we are now is that you learn. I'm not that you're going to write what you learn, because you don't prepare a future for a child. You prepare a child for what? The future. You prepare a future for a child, the child will come and squander everything. So you prepare a child for the future, train the child. So the child will come and see your notes. There's a book we are reading sometimes, The Richest Man in Babylon. You know, the Babylonian city no longer exists, but some people, the astronauts or some this, what they call it, they went and saw some pictures of the package. If there was no documentation, there will not be something to translate. How those guys became rich, the luckiest man in Babylon, the rest of it, because there was something documented. So if you don't document your life, you are a traditional man. You don't form culture about your belief system. You also document, right? Let somebody pick your nose. The person will appreciate you for once. Yes or yes? So I say, if you are not willing to tell somebody the truth, to help them, okay, you don't really love the person. You see this beautiful lady, very beautiful, but she's using herself to sell for money. You gotta call and say better things for you. Instead of selling yourself for money, you can sell an idea for money. Is that good or very good? What do you have as an idea? What is your gift? I don't know, my gift to conduct what they call internal audit. Say no, internal audit. Right, her strength and weakness. Discuss with her. She will finally discover that God has given everybody a gift. So you need to develop that gift into what? A skill. God has given him experience. He has experience. Let him package his experience into what? A story. God has given everybody what again? Passion. Let him package that passion into what? Business. God has given everybody what again? Personality. You package it into what? A brand. I taught you all these things so you don't condemn me. I don't have money. Why don't you have money? Money is everywhere. Money is somebody value. It's no value. When you trade value in product, services, or product, you're going to make money. You don't sit down and go to church and say, God, give me money. Oh, give me money. Oh. Money will never come like that. Money only comes because you create value. It's no value. So sitting down and say, I don't have value, you're lying to yourself. You are not in the right community. You are not in the right environment. Everybody around you are broke and poor. That's why it's not good to always stay around broke people. Because two poor men can never help themselves. Two poor people don't help themselves for this life. Yes or yes? Because poverty is not good for you. It's not where you are supposed to belong. I'm very, very sure that none of you here are not supposed to be poor. How am I so sure? If you go to a good environment, you are very comfortable. Enter a good car, you're like, ooh la la. You enter a good hotel, like, ah la la. You're like, ooh, I need to be in this hotel. Because that's your normal life. So that one you're living is not your normal life. Then wake up. Don't get angry. Get rich. Don't get angry, get wealthy. Yes, so let me tell you the truth about life today. God is a God of truth. Write it down. God is a God of truth, and God cannot lie. Not because he cannot lie. God cannot lie, just not because he cannot lie. God is a God of truth, and God cannot lie, not because he cannot lie. He can lie, but he cannot lie. And I'll give you the reason why he cannot lie. Very simple. God is a God of truth, and God cannot lie, not because he cannot lie. Because the nature of truth is that it's a covenant. So God made covenant in his word, that the word will not return to him void. So he can never return back to him. So it's simple. God is a God of truth because he cannot lie, not because he cannot lie. He can lie, but he just make a bound with himself, make a covenant with himself. Because truth is a covenant. He has to make a covenant with himself that my word will not return to me void. Whatever a man sows, so shall he reap. So even if I want to give a story today, so you understand some truth about life. There's a guy called David. David was a man after God's heart, right? Yes or yes? So this time around, David wanted to take everybody in those days, the way kingdom is being ruled. Kingdom is being ruled because, everything is for the king and for the king, right? So everything is meant for the king. So now, David decided to rest one day. He decided to just relax and chill. Tell not chill. A little bit of laziness. And that day, that little bit of laziness, those days, the way they build house, he now saw Uriah's wife, bathing. And he see the thing, because he's the same in the battle. If David was where he was supposed to be, he will not see Uriah's wife. Yes or yes? Yes. He will not see. He will not have seen. Don't just want rest. This is what I would tell that one come millionaire school. Make I chill small, make I rest. That little fox, little what? Little slave, little slumber. Folding of hands, make wealth, poverty comes and overtake. So in that story, he said, bring me that woman. He make love to the woman, no wahala. The woman don't carry belly, no wahala. They become the thing, go strategy. Say, I go do, I be military man. I tell you, strategy is not a business word. It's what? A military word. Even to think like a soldier, military. What do I do now? Okay, let me send for Uriah to come back from the battle. At least let him stay with you so they can lie and say, because you sleep with your wife, now me carry belly. Uriah come now, faithful man, a faithful army. Go inside. He sleep for outside. That one, they will come look and say, this man no come sleep last night for inside. Because the man, they think, say, how my people go there for battlefront, they fight. Me, they enjoy my wife. No, he's unfaithful. So I'm a faithful, committed soldier. I must not go inside and do that one. Make I there outside. So make I go back in mine. They battlefield. Where David mind is supposed to be like that. Now see what thing happen. Now David come call the guy. Strategy number 2. Give and drink. The guy drink. Stupor. Send a man go meeting wife. Thinking the guy was a strong man. Even when he's high. He went and see something outside. David now say, oh, this is no go work. We will do another strategy. Mumu will kill him finally. Right later, give him me will give him commander for battlefront. Maybe they go make them put on battlefront, make them retrieve, give him, make the guy die. And the guy die now. God know the joke. God na straight man. He sent Nathan for him. He said, let Nathan go tell him, say the guy don't mess up. Nathan say, say this guy na king. And everything for this kingdom na for king. So if I go tell this guy now, if he vex, Nathan was a smart man. If now some of you now, you carry the thing, go straight. David, you idiot, go work for you. You don't challenge authority. You appeal to authority. If you challenge authority, you cannot win. Tinubu don't win now. No be so. Yes. He don't win. I told you people, I voted for Obi, campaign for Obi, but the structure, there's no miracle. I don't know how to say this. There's this process to things. The president thinks he bought everybody. I don't like the man, no, but it's my president. How I go do? I go manage him. Yes or yes? He told us renew hope. Dollar is 1,002. Hope I don't know the way we renew. Create your own economy. Tell them I'm in charge. So what happened? Nathan now connect story. Go tell David, say, this man for this city, he gets so many sheep. But this one day, this Poor man just get one sheep. In friends come, go catch the sheep, give to him friend. David vex. Who is that man? The man will pay fourfold. That means 400%. And Nathan says, okay, now you be the one. Oh. David realized that they don't tell him the truth. They know truth. So truth sometimes will hurt you. So it's not about bad thing. I'm asking you to do KPI. Be dedicated, invest yourself. It's a truth. Save money. So money can work for you. You can do that for 1 year, 3 months. Life will change for you. You know 1 year. It's not that I hate you. After you don't save the money. If you pour today, now me pour. No. If you start to me suffer, no. But I can tell you because see, this life will live. Even though you don't get money. So you don't come accompanied with wealth. You came to make a step. You came to be wealthy. Touch yourself, I'm wealthy. Touch yourself, a millionaire. Say I'm a success. As you come there, they will give you better. So David now realized that is what everybody should do. David say, I have seen. Because anytime somebody tells you to realize it, just think about it and act. What did David do? Immediately he realized that. He tore his clothes, went on the field, said, I don't see no. Even when God forgive him eternally. But the consequences, David see and face consequences now. One of him picking, go rape his sister. He have sister. Rape him. That one brother can't kill him. The first one, he rape his sister. Sin number 1. 2, that one can't kill this one. We rape his sister. Sin number 3. The other one now, carrying Papa horse, say he want collect David throne from his hand when David still alive. And see what happened. He dey drive horse in here, go die for 3. One of his soldiers, pierce him, he died. One other one, the pikin die, 4-fold. God forgive him eternally, but physically he must receive them. If you are promiscuous, sleeping around, don't worry. STD, they wait for you. You get unwanted pregnancy. Problem there. You know good, they'll come out your womb, come out. Let me send a prayer. Anything with a man so, now in the reap. Let me send a prayer. If not so you be, why not so good things? Why not start doing the right things? They are peaceful. The less baggage you have before marriage, the better for you. The more baggage you have, the more problem you get. This is called enjoyment. Nothing there. Now empty. I said money does not deliver what it promises. The emptiness of money, you don't understand them. I remember when I was in school, BlackBerry was raining. I know so many girls that did a lot for BlackBerry. 5 years after BlackBerry, if they give BlackBerry now, you will stone the person. Yes or yes? BlackBerry, that one they call boat 1, boat 2, boat 3, boat 4 with keypad like in a laptop. You know that one? Yeah. That BlackBerry, we can't like you won't carry your future. BlackBerry, this iPhone that is raining now, I'm not joking, for 5 years from now, this year iPhone is obsolete. Absolute. The emptiness is not something right. So you can imagine when you are this thing you call. I told you what you need to do is to deny yourself of pleasure for just 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. Deny yourself of shawarma, pizza, ice cream. Deny yourself. Save every month 10% of that money. Just live on basic food, shelter, clothing for just some time. It's called delayed gratification. What do I call it? Delayed gratification. For the purpose of buying an asset that will pay you money. So the money should work for you. You can't know me for 1 year, 2 years. Money, you are still working for money. Something is wrong with your number 6. In fact, we need to open your brain, come out some nuts, put some oil, knock and well, really. You got packaging back, leave it, because some of you made a covenant with poverty, and today you'll be delivered from poverty. That you so, and I don't know. People say that whatever a poor man knows is what he teaches children. That means if a poor man knows poverty, he don't know how poverty is children. Yeah. So what I'm trying to make. So please, it's not if you don't know, if you don't. So looking at it today, if the life you are living now is not what you want, sincerely, you do not just appear in this life by mistake. No. So it was some total of your decisions, some total of your thoughts, some total of who you are has brought you here. Now you don't like it. Is it not better you also learn some things that will take you out of it? Because you don't pray yourself out of poverty. You learn your way out of poverty. Poverty is a behavior. Poverty is a habit. So you don't pray yourself out of a habit. You develop another habit and start practicing it. Your brain will not accept it initially. Your brain will fight it. The brain wants to protect you. It doesn't learn anything on its own. You learn what you seek. So you're seeking freedom. You're seeking the true wealth is freedom. Say no freedom. You want to be free to live the life in abundance, achieve the lot, affect life possible. Why? What's the purpose of coming on earth in this pilgrimage journey of 100 years? None of us go past 1 million years. The years is too small now, and you just live and pass like a wind, like a snow. Not remember at all. Okay? No, you cannot know me and be like that. So it's not possible. You are more than enough. You are more than enough. You must come and live a legacy. Look at Mary Slessor, live a legacy. You don't die. Look at Martin Luther King. Look at Nelson Mandela. They all live legacy. What will you remember for? They all came to solve problem. They came to fulfill purpose. They no purpose. Speed is useless without direction. Direction is useless without what? Destination. I would like us to write this down. Okay. I said the character of God is that he is holy, and the nature of God is that he cannot lie. The character of God is that he is holy, and the nature of God is that he cannot lie. The character of God is that he is holy, and the nature of God is that he cannot lie. So when we walk in integrity, we walk in the nature of God by telling somebody truth in love. For the purpose of affect, whether the person likes or not, it's okay. But just make sure you are the one that will tell people the truth about their life, about their spiritual life, about their money, about relationship. I said the character of God is that he is holy, and the nature of God is that he cannot lie. Full stop. When you walk in integrity, you walk in the nature of God. When you walk in integrity, you walk in the nature of God. So, and when you are studying, to practice what you study, so you practice to teach. So you cannot teach anything you don't practice. It will be empty. You don't have power. You don't have energy. So everything about energy and emotions. So you don't become rich and wealthy by just practice. The character of God is that he is holy, and the nature of God is that he cannot lie. Full stop. When you walk in integrity, you walk in the nature of God. When you walk in integrity, we are walking in the nature of God. Okay, full stop. Write this one down. If you don't like me because of my disposition, that is my problem and I need to fix it. Disposition. I'll give you the meaning of disposition. If you don't like me because of my disposition, that is my problem and I need to fix it. But if